What's up, YouTube? This is BoxingWave. First off, I'm just glad that this fight is actually taking place, man. Um, just a week ago, we thought this fight wasn't going to happen because at first Teofimo Lopez was going to turn down the fight because he wasn't getting paid enough money. Now, look, I'm not the one that's getting in the ring, okay? I'm not getting in the ring. So I understand guys want to get paid. This is a business at the end of the day. So I get it, okay? Especially when you're stepping up, you're fighting a boxing star. This is your biggest fight in your career. This is a unification match. So this is a lot on the line here. And I understand. You want to get paid. I get it. But at the same time, Teo's been wanting this fight for a long time. Uh, the first time I even saw a Teofimo Lopez interview, he was calling out Lomachenko. This is years back. I didn't even know who he was. I think Dante's Boxing Nation posted an interview of him talking about Lomachenko, about how he sparred with him. He doesn't think he's that good. Teo has been wanting this fight for a long time. So to see him turn the fight down um, during these rough times where you're not fighting in front of an audience. It disappointed me a little bit. I'm glad everything worked out with the purses. Everyone seems to be happy now, so that's a good thing. Um, I'm just glad that it's happening. Just last week I saw Daniel Cormier fight Stipe Miocic for the third time, and these guys, you got one heavyweight that's arguably one of the greatest heavyweights of all time now, or arguably the greatest, in Stipe, and then you have Daniel Cormier, who is, in my opinion, a top 10 UFC fighter of all time. Okay, he's won the title in multiple divisions. His resume is completely stacked. Okay, I seen those two fight the other day in front of no crowd, just because they love the game, they love the sport, they love the fight. So a guy like Tio, listen, you're not a big fish in this game yet, and I know that's you getting in the ring, but I want to see the hunger, that you've always shown up to this point. Um, so look, first thoughts. I think Teofimo Lopez, and I know this might sound crazy to some of you, I think Teofimo Lopez has the best chances of being Lomachenko at 135 right now. That includes Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, whoever you want to name, you know, um, Tank Davis, whoever you want to name. I think Teo has the best chances of being Lomachenko. If anybody's going to do it, I will put my money on Teo. I'm not saying that I'm going to run with him in this fight, but I think if Loma falls to anyone today at 135 or below, it would be to Teofimo Lopez. That's saying a lot. Um, that right hand he has is no joke. It's no joke. He's legit. I know he doesn't have this crazy resume. He's only being Richard Comey, which was a fight that a lot of people felt that Comey was going to win that fight. But when you step up, you knock a lot of guys out, but when you step up and you fight an experienced champion that punches hard as well, and you get him out of there in one round, that says a lot. This guy's not no joke. He's not no hype job. He's the real deal. I know a lot of you don't like him because of the things that he says. He says, okay, he talks a lot. I get it. He hasn't proven himself. I understand that. But he's proven himself to me more than all these other little guys that's moving up. And I like all these other little guys that I'm talking about. I brought up before. I like them all. But he actually proved himself. I think he's further ahead than these other guys. And I can't see the reason why I say Teo over all of these other guys is because the puncher's chance is tremendous with him. He has real knockout power because he stepped up and was able to knock out a champion, even the champion that Loma thought would beat him. He was able to knock him out in one round. You move up in competition and you do better. That's what Virgil Ortiz is doing too. He's moving up and he's looking better as he moves up. This kid is not a joke. Again, you may not like him, okay, but he's not a joke. And stylistically, I can't see any of these guys beating Loma on points at 135. Devin Haney, I love him. I think he would give Loma a great fight. Do I think he's ready for Loma? I think he's ready for the fight. Is he ready to win? Nah. Like, I can tell you right now, Devin Haney can't beat that guy. I like him, and I think at some point he will be able to. But right now, today, Ryan, absolutely not. Tank has a good chance, but nah. Like, I don't have to think that hard about it. He's very good. He's talented, but he can't beat Lomachenko. Teo, I don't know. We saw what happened yesterday with Dillian White. Dillian White winning rounds, drops Povetkin twice, and what happens? He gets caught. Night. Doesn't matter what you were doing. Doesn't matter if you were winning. It doesn't matter if you... It doesn't matter. That right hand with Timo, that pull counter he has, it's quick. He punches very hard. I seen Showbiz. Shout out to Showbiz, the adult. I didn't watch the whole video, but I seen him make a video. Like, you know how sometimes you on YouTube and you just scroll in the feed and you see, like, I seen him do a video maybe a couple weeks back where he was talking about the punch that dropped Loma in the Jorge Linares fight. I didn't need to watch the whole video to see where he was going with that because I was thinking the same thing. In fact, I was watching some of that fight not too long ago, and Jorge landed that shot a few times leading up to that knockdown. And that's a shot that right hand is the same punch that Teo loves to throw. But if Teo hits you with it, it's devastating. You don't just get rocked or floored. You go to sleep. Now, this is not a Teofimo fanboy video or anything like that. What I'm trying to do here, before I give you a thorough breakdown, is make you a believer. I want people to remove the hatred they have for this kid because they don't like his attitude. Let's remove that and just look at the guy, the kid, and look at his weapons. Watch his fights if you have to. Look at his highlights. You know, watch Loma. Watch Loma in his fights. Go back and look at the Jorge Linares fight. I think that's the best fight to look at. If you're looking at a recent Lomachenko fight and that you can compare the styles with, because listen, there's been a lot of guys that people felt that Loma, you know, were people that were dangerous. For Loma, you had Gary Russell. You know, obviously you had Orlando Salido who beat him, but I'm talking about going into the fight. You had Nicholas Walters, very dangerous fighter, big puncher as well. Dangerous punchers. I love Nick. You know, wherever he is, I love him. But Teo is better. He's bigger and he's better. He's better than Nicholas Walters was. And you have all the guys, you have the Mariagas and all these other guys that Lomachenko fought. You know, he fought all these guys. I know people overhype Rigo. I never thought Rigo was a good opponent for him. I know a lot of people that, again, Rigondeaux was a guy that people wanted to beat Loma because they had hatred for Loma. They didn't like the hype behind him. They wanted Rigo to be that guy. And I said that recently about Devin Haney. Don't become that guy. Don't get used by these fans. They let you gas your head up. Rigo was that guy. Rigo, stylistically, was never a good match for Lomachenko. Doesn't take away from his greatness. I'm just saying how much emotions people put into play. So what I'm saying is this kid has a real chance of hurting Loma. Do I think he could beat him on the points and just out, box him every round? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying here. Teo get hit a lot. But Loma, as great of a fighter as he is, he's not invincible. I see him get hit and touched up a lot. I seen it in a Jorge Linares fight. I seen it in the Luke Campbell fight. Now, what I like about Loma is, see, the thing is with Loma, I see a lot of flaws with Teo as well. But there's a lot of unknowns. How is he going to deal with the pressure of Lomachenko? I mean, Loma is not a guy he likes to come forward, but not exactly right on the line, He's sidestepping you. He's turning. He's turning. He's turning. He's changing levels, changing directions. He's doing a lot of feints. There's a lot of pity pat punches mixed with the power punches. He's doing a whole lot of things in there to keep your mind working. And once he's closing the gap, he overwhelms you. Because he doesn't buy you time to think in there. And when he's playing it safe and when he's stepping in and out, he steps in, he lands a shot to the body. He might, throw a sharp, straight left to the body and step right out. He's very, very quick. He has the greatest legs in the sport. Didn't this guy Jake take like dance classes or something like that? He has great legs. But I think round for round, he's going to beat Teo. But Teo is a good counterpuncher. He's a big guy. He has good speed. All right, good speed. He's not the fastest guy, but he has pretty good speed. Enough to counter and catch you. If he catches Loma's going to sleep. If he catches him like the way Linares did, he's going to go to sleep. That's all I'm saying here. This is a real fight. This is a real fight. This is as good as it gets to me at 135. To me, this is as good as it gets. Loma beats this guy. He gets more credit than he's probably going to get. I know people are going to just sit here and talk about, oh, he was young, this. Nah, it's not going to be any excuses. He beats this young kid, young, powerful kid that fought and won his title. He actually fought and won it. I'm giving him credit. I don't know what you guys are on, but I'm giving Loma credit for beating this kid. And the same with Teo. If Teo beats him, I'm giving him all the credit in the world. This is as good as it gets, guys. This kid is not a joke. And Loma's in real danger here in this fight. I read some of the comments on the videos and I don't know. Many of you are probably going to think I'm hyping him up too much. Listen, I might be. Loma might go in there and destroy him. And if he does, that'll be great. And I'm going to give him his props. But if Loma doesn't come out the winner, because he's going to be the favorite. But if he doesn't come out the winner, and if he does get knocked out, I don't think Teofimo Lopez is beating him on the cards. I don't think he's beating him on the cards. But I do think he has a chance of knocking Loma out if he catches him clean. Yeah. He has other weapons too. I'm going to do a breakdown. I wanted to talk more about the fight overall. I'm going to do a technical breakdown. So I really don't know how. If the unknown is, how is Teo going to deal with Loma? Teo is not bringing anything that Loma hasn't seen before. But what I'm saying is, Teo is good with the few weapons that he have. He's really good at that. And he's very powerful and he's big. And I like him over the other guys that Loma has faced up to this point. I know as far as resume, he doesn't compare. But as far as styles, I like his chances more than anybody else. That's my pick. Not me. That's my take. That's not my pick. That is my take on the fight. I think this fight is a toss-up completely. I think anybody else Loma beats. He dusts all of them off. Teo, it's the only one that I'm not sure. This is why I love this fight so much. All right. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Who you guys picking to win this fight? Am I overhyping Teo's chances of winning and winning by KO? Or is Loma going to dust this guy off because his skill set is so much higher? Which I believe it is. But this is boxing at the end of the day. It takes one punch. And I'm saying the one punch, the puncher's chance, it's here, but it's a huge factor. All right. So let me know what you guys think on the fight in the comments. Who do you see winning and why and how? All right. I'll be back soon with a full breakdown. Peace.